Good evening to everybody and welcome to my live broadcast this evening. How is everybody doing? I promised I was going to go live 2 times today. So here I am. I promised I was going to go live 2 times today. So now I'm live once again. I'm out. So you've already seen the topic. Why do women mistreat their husbands? This program is not going to be a biased program. You got it. It's not going to be a biased program. So invite, if you have a husband, you invite him. If you have a wife, invite her. Let's spend this evening together. You got the gist now. Let's see. There are so many things we are going to touch this evening. You know how we do it. And so many lessons to learn. I don't want... Bosco, how are you doing? Bosco, good to see you. I don't want fights. We are here to, have fun, discuss issues, and that's it. You got a gist now. So that's it. So guys, let's see how many people that are free. So if you are free, you join me. Let's spend the evening together. If you are free, you join me. Let's spend the evening together. How many people are free to join me? You understand me? So guys, well, let's see how many people that are willing to join before we get the party started. Why do women mistreat their husbands? Kuma Kabdi. How are you doing? Good to see you, Kuma Kabdi. That's a good fan of mine. He has always been here. Each time I go live, Kuma Kabdi is always there. Somebody made a comment, but that comment was filtered. I couldn't read it. So, repeat it once again. Kuma Kabdi, I see you. How are you doing? So this evening we are going to discuss marriage and relationship. Marriage and relationship. You know, it is a program that a lot of people are going to, like. Man, I love eating cashews. But yesterday I went to a supermarket. I did not see the cashew. I didn't see the cashew that I wanted to buy. So I bought something else. Yes, Kuma Kabdi. I'm here to discuss marriage and relationship. So, somebody said I should talk about what is the solution to racism in Europe. Racism cannot end. It can only be reduced, but to end, tribalism is not going to end in Africa. It's just like you saying, talk about how to end marital abuse. There are some certain things that cannot end. The only thing is we keep fighting to make things better. It's like you telling me to talk about stopping people to hate on others. Yes, it can reduce there, but there are people who were born naturally hateful. You know what I mean now? User from Australia, I see you. How is it? Sydney, Australia. Well, I will give you guys a gist of that one day. One day I'm going to discuss about Sydney, Sydney, Australia. I'm going to discuss about it one day. Melbourne, okay, Melbourne. I loved Sydney. Sydney. I have a lot of people who have gone there and they said one can make good money, but Australia is too far. Australia is too far. You know, that's it. Babe, you said because I always come across racism. Yes, I do discuss about racism. It depends on the topic you for the day. You know, this thing, all these things are season by season. Like this is not. Sometimes when it is about racism, I will talk about racism for a whole month. You got the gist now. Sometimes if it is Shumal, I see you. If you, Shumal, where are you from? Are you from India or Pakistan? I have a lot of Pakistani and Indian fans. So Sri Lanka, Pakistan and Indian. So many of them on YouTube. So many Indians, Pakistanis and Sri Lanka. A lot of them. So, Jen, thank you for the roses. I appreciate you. Kuma Kabdi said, solution to racism is to be racist yourself. No, no, no. No. Two wrongs cannot make a right. Jenny, I appreciate you. Jenny, I appreciate you. So while I wait for more people to join us, Bangladesh, but born in United Kingdom, okay. Bangladesh, but born in United Kingdom. But the thing is, I have a lot of Indian, fans, subscribers on my YouTube, a lot of them. Indian, Pakistan, Sri Lanka, a lot of them. This is, okay, Bangladesh now, good. Good to have you here. So, Canadian, living in Belgium, Canada, okay. Okay, Canada. Living in Belgium. And how is life in Belgium? I've never been to Belgium. How is life in Belgium? Tell me. Shumal, I live in Vienna. I live in Vienna, Austria. Not in Australia, but Austria. I live in Vienna, Austria. So guys, this evening, Frankfurter, thank you, man. You know, I'm praying to get money to be. I just want to get money. I just want to be rich. So, Jenny said, you love Canada. You said there is no future for you in Belgium. Why? How? This is Europe. There is work and everything. Why did you say there is no future for you there in Belgium? Tell me. Let's go there. Why did you say so? That there is no future for you in Belgium. Why did you say so? Well, guys, Sylvester Obianke. Okay, sometimes I find it difficult to pronounce this, your surname. Sometimes I'm like Obiakwe, or, you know, Obianke. Okay, good. Ophelia, good to see you here. Ophelia is in the building. Ophelia, how are you doing? Yes, my people are coming out now. Ophelia Van, good to see you. Okay, you see, Ophelia, I've given you a shout out. Good to have you in the building. You see, I created a lot of options for my people. You can watch on Facebook, on TikTok, or you can watch on YouTube. Yes, I'm glad to see you. We thank God we are alive. We are alive. That's the most important thing. We are alive. The rest life is the most important thing. But then this evening I'm going to discuss about marriage, relationship, and the rest. And You've already seen the topic. Why do women mistreat some women, not all women? Don't get me wrong. Why do some women mistreat their husbands? And this is the topic for this evening show. As you join me, share this broadcast. Babe said the way they treat me, babe, I'm a man. You know what I mean? I'm a man, a strong one. You got the gist now. There is nobody that don't face challenges in life. These challenges make us stronger. What I see, what I've not seen for some time, it's like if you enter building, you know you don't greet. I've not seen you for some time. But good to see you, Ward. Good to see you. So good to see you. I've not seen you. Was it, I think yesterday? It was yesterday. You are looking for money. Money will come. No stress. Did you see the news of Puff Daddy? Puff Daddy is trending. Did you read the news of Puff Daddy? Andrew Harris, I see you. Andrew, how are you doing? Andrew Harris, I love that name, Andrew Harris. Puff Daddy is trending. Guys, what do you think about Puff Daddy's case? Do you want us to touch that issue, that topic now, before we go into the main case? Do you want us to touch this issue of Kishore Rihad from Bangladesh? You see, my people are coming out. You see what Bangladesh, Sri Lanka, Pakistani, India, these are the owners of my YouTube channel. Assalamu alaikum. Because of this my cap, anytime I put this cap, the whole Muslims will be greeting me. But this is just, I like it. You know what I mean? It says assalamu alaikum, malaikum salam. Okay, Ophelia said I should not discuss about Puff Daddy. So as Ophelia said I should not discuss about Puff Daddy, so I'm not going to discuss it. No money, no love. No money, no love. You know why I came out this evening? We are discussing relationship and marriage. That's your name, enter. This your name is fine for this topic. No money, no love. We are going. So, okay, Ophelia, I respect your wish. You said I should not talk about Puff Daddy. I'm not going to make a video about it. I'm not going to make a video about it. I'm not going to discuss about it. Jordan said they love putting millionaires down. Jordan, my sister Ophelia said I should not talk about Puff Daddy. So I want to respect her wish. Ophelia has been a core follower of this page. So she said I should not talk about Puff Daddy. Let me respect her wish. That's me. I respect people. You see, one thing about me is I respect my core fans. Not all these people that come and look for who to pull down and make. There are some, I know many of my core fans. I respect them a lot. When they come here and make a wish, I hold to it. So Kuma said I should talk about marriage and relationship. So I'm going to talk. Kuma Kabdi said I need to talk about marriage and relationship. That's what we are talking about. Andrew said I should talk about it. Andrew, let me respect my sister Ophelia, please. Now let's go. Marriage and relationship, that's what we are talking about now. I respect the wish of Ophelia carries the day. She carries the day. She's the winner. So I'm respecting her. Mercy, good evening to you. So guys, now marriage and relationship. Let's go. You see, I'm going to keep it real this evening. And women should not think that women that are on this, program, listen to me and learn from me. This is not to disrespect women or men. But I know there are days I speak about men too. Any day I want to talk about I want to run men program, I run men program. There is something I discovered about women. A lot of them, I did not say all, but many women do this. Before marriage, before they get married to a man, you see a lot of women loyal to their men, profess to love their men, their boyfriend then, or loyal to the man. When they eventually get married, I said before marriage, you see them show the man plenty love, give the man attention, do a lot of, they will be there for the man. Some women would act as if the man is their life, that their existence, their life depends on the man. Now you see some women, they will wash the dishes, they will go, they don't complain. A lot of them don't complain when they want to get married, especially if they want to marry you as the man. That is the reality. I've seen it happen over and over again. Now, after marriage, they still, show the man attention and love. They still have time for the man. But as soon as they start having children, as soon as these women begin to have children, you discover that gradually their attention will begin to shift to their children. Listen attentively. I've seen so many women, as immediately they begin to have children, you see their attention begin to shift towards their children. The man that they profess to love becomes irrelevant or insignificant in their life. Listen. So now, normally you see the man many men don't take it or don't count it as an error or see it as something bad, because men believe or men love to see their women, their wives, show their children love. You cannot be jealous of your wife showing love to her children. You get it now? But husbands, men have a different way of showing love to children. The way men show love to children is different from the way women show love to children. But the thing is, women, some women act as if they impregnated themselves. That at times you see some women act as if the children have no father. Do you understand what I mean now? Some women don't even recognize the presence of their husbands in their children's life. I've seen so many women act as if they did everything for the children. They raised, a lot of them say it. Do you understand what I mean? You see some women claim they did everything for the children. And while the man was at work, trying to make money, the woman would be the one at home cooking, nursing the babies. You see, this is a division of labor, shared labor. The man is at work and the woman is at home. But in Europe here, sometimes you see the woman go to work and the man at home taking care. Like I took care of my children too. When I had no job then, as I decided to take care of my children. Now listen to me attentively. Along the line, as the children grows, the woman keep transferring the love she is supposed to have for the husband. She will be transferring the love to the children. Adana said it is a natural, universal law that women bond with and care for their children, shadow children. Adana, just listen to me. Let me run this program. and you would understand. By the time I'm done with this program, a lot of you will learn from it. Now, many women, they attach so much to their children. That is, they give their children. That's you saw the program I ran in the morning. I said, women spoil, a lot of women spoil their children, over pampered their children. Anything the children wanted, they provided it for them. Whatever request you see a child, some children made, you see their mothers provide it for them. That is a kind of spoiling the children. And when you see mothers do everything, provide everything for the children, what happens? The children tend to think their father is not, or their father does not love them. At times, it was the father that provided the money. But because the father provides the money and hands it over to the wife. You get the gist now. Most times you see the man go to work and drop the money for the wife. Then take this money and buy food for the children, go buy clothes. Wait, let me charge my handy 1 second. You see, the man is the one, in some cases, so the man is the one who made the money, handed the money over to the wife. The wife then would go to supermarkets, go to buy things, do the shopping. And in the mind of the children, they thought their mother was the one doing the whole thing. Because work did not allow the man to have time for the children. Busy schedule. Most times you see the man, I know when I was driving taxi, I don't stay at home. Day and night I was on the way. I hardly see my children. By the time I come back, you see me sleep off. So I don't see my children. And there are so many men whose work don't allow them to see their children. You got the gist now. So what happens then? What happens is, your children, get so attached with their mother that many of them in their mind think their mother is everything. And the woman, kind of gets too much attached to the children, forgetting the real man. And women, listen, you knew your husband before your children. You get the gist now. If without the man, there will be no children. Without the woman, there will be no children. So two came together to make the children. And stop acting as if the child or children belong to you alone. A lot of women are like, stop acting. Many women are acting as if the children belong to them alone. You get the gist now. Many. Even that is why you see some in abroad here. In abroad, some women, after having children, they would send the man away. Not all women, though. Because they want to. I know a woman. Let me tell you a gist. There was a woman. I don't need to call the race so that it doesn't seem as if I'm against any particular race. There was a woman. Before she got pregnant, she was loving to her husband. She said she was talking about God and Jesus Christ and Muhammad and the rest of them. She was talking about what's it called? About God, and she was somebody to say, a well-mannered woman. She behaves very well. Until after, I did not know she was struggling to get pregnant. Later on, very nice woman before she got pregnant. Very nice woman. Later on, this woman conceived and delivered a baby girl. Then she was still living with her husband. They were good. They went for a walk. They did everything together. I said, man, these guys are in love. That was an European woman and an African man. I said, these guys are in love. In fact, the love, they held hands, they did everything together. I said, man, this love was much. The guy walked then. So the woman was there because she was a neighbor then. When the woman became pregnant and delivered that girl, her daughter, 2 years down the line, the woman changed. Before I knew it, that girl got to 3 years, the woman divorced. She made problem and divorced the man. She transferred all the love she had for the husband before. She transferred all the love for her daughter. In fact, she acted as if that daughter was her life. I saw everything. She acted as if that daughter was her life. I said, wow, what's going on? I saw the man, I said, now what's happened? I thought you guys were in love and a lot of... The guy said, man, the woman made problem and they divorced. And this has nothing to do with European women, African women, or Asian women. A lot of women, do you understand me? When they get children, when they bear children, when they born children, you see them transfer the love they are supposed to have for their husband to the children. Then what happens next? Listen to me. What happens next? You discover that when these children grow and begin to walk, guess what? The children then give much love to their mama than their father. That's why, have you not seen many musicians sang songs for their mother? Men and women, adult children, immediately they make money, the first thing they do is they buy house. If they have money, they buy house for the mama. Listen to me. It was the man that made money, married the woman, built the house, did everything. In most cases, established the mama. In most cases, you see the man listen to me, the man was the person that made money to marry the woman. I'm talking African context. I'm talking about Africa. The man was the person that made the money. Number one, he made the money. Okay. Built the house where the woman and the children are living. Worked. He went to work before, maybe along the line, he established the woman. And when the children are grown, you see the same children get attached to their mother, do everything to their mother, take their mother to restaurants, take their mother to go do shopping for the mother, and forget the father at home. Forget the father. What happened? What caused it? Let me tell you, what caused it was the women, not all though, the women transferred the love they are supposed to have for the husband to the children. In fact, in some cases, you see some women fight their husbands in front of the children. Did you get it? You see some women, because of, so many women are very corny. They act as if their love for the children are second to none. That is, the way they act in front of the children. The men don't know, because a lot of men don't care. A lot of men do not know that most women are scheming to have the children for themselves. Stella, Wumi, good to see you. I'm doing good. Do you understand me? You will not know that most of these women are possessive. They want to have the children for themselves. And they start working on these things earlier on. And men don't care. Many men do not care. And men need to start caring, because, listen, how many men have you heard that the son or the daughter built a house or bought a house for? But every now and then, you see men, adult children, post online that they built a house for their mother. Both boys and girls, every time they built a house for their mother. I've never seen anybody say they built a house for their father. Every time on social media you hear, what you see is, man, I bought this car for my mother. How about the father? How about the father? And some children, even I'm just getting started. How about the father? So, are you trying to tell me that the man did not play any role in the children's life? Is that what you're telling me? Are you telling me now that the men, husbands, fathers did not play any role in the children's life? That made you see, children will talk about mama, I need to go and buy for you. You need to buy house for the mama. You need to buy car for the mama. Now let me go further. And the man, because a lot of men don't care. Men stay, and you're saying a lot of men don't care. Then what? Let's fast forward to old age. Now, as soon as you see these couples, husband and wife, get older, as soon as they begin to get older, see what happens. The woman will transfer all the love she claims to have had for the man, the whole love. She will not remain one. She will transfer the whole love to the children. All the love will be transferred to the children. Every love. And she will forget the man, abandon the man. You get the gist now. Then what happens next? Listen. Every time you see on social media, many women, you see them in Africa, I'm talking about Africa. What happens? You see many of these women travel to abroad to go see their children. Their children will buy tickets, prepare visa for their mama to go to US, Canada, Europe, Asian countries, or go to the city. Then you ask yourself, where is the man? The man will be in the village alone, abandoned in the village. They don't care if you want, even when you have nothing to eat. That is, sort yourself out. That's what they are trying to tell the man. Men suffer abuse in marriages too. Yes, men do suffer abuse in marriages. What happens? They abandon the man in the village. Yes. You see the wife traveled to USA and spent, well, let me tell you guys a story. There was a man, I told you guys about one man, an elderly man. That man should be, as at 2018, that man was about 73, 74 years. As at 2018. When I traveled to Africa, the man came to see me. So as the man came to see me, we discussed. Now I asked the man, I said, what of your wife? He said the wife is with his daughter in US. For how long? He said for over a year. I said, what? Your wife is in USA with who? He said the wife then was in USA with the daughter for over a year. I said, how come an old woman, what's she doing there? He said, because the daughter had issues with the husband. So the wife now went to US to do babysitting, to babysit the daughter's child or children. So after that, the woman, the wife of this guy now, this man I was talking about, spent many years in America and got American citizenship. Just to tell you how long she spent in America before she was able to get American citizenship. Then calculate how many years this woman abandoned her husband in the village or in the city. Now I'm asking you, do you think this woman has love for this man? Telephone love. Maybe once in a while she would call. Now, how are you doing? How can you leave your husband in Africa, you as a woman, for many years? Are you telling me that there is still love in that marriage? You got the gist now. Are you telling me that you still have love for the man? This is why I said a lot of women do transfer all the love they have for the man, for their husbands, to their children. And you see, Cheryl Weiss, yes. So you see now, you see in most cases, man, let me tell you one thing. What I have witnessed in Europe here, the old women I've seen in Europe here that came from Africa, most of the 95% of the parents that came from Africa were women. You don't see the men. You see children invite only their mother to come enjoy life. How about their papa? When you go to African parties, sometimes you see old women that came from Africa, very aged women. You ask, what of the father? The father was dumped, abandoned in the village. So now these men are not supposed to come and see Europe or enjoy life. Only women are supposed to enjoy life. Is that what you want to tell me? You understand me? Is that, see, we need to tell ourselves the truth. Sometimes they act as if men, papas were not in the picture. Even some children act as if the papa did not play any role in their lives. First person to invite to abroad is always mama. First person to buy a car for is always mama. First person to build house for is always mama. I've never seen an old man celebrate that the son or the daughter built a house for her or bought a car. I've never seen it. Always women, my mama, my mama, my mama. Always my mama. Now, as a man, this is my message to you. Yes, because I like keeping it real. You see, the odds may be against you at old age. That's the reality. The odds may be against you at old age. So what you've got to do is to plan your life now that you are still young. So that had I known does not come at last. You've got to plan your life now that you are still young, because some of these women, I didn't say all, some of these women later wouldn't have that love for you again. That love will be transferred to their children. So you as a man may be ignored or abandoned in the village or in the city. You get it? So how are you going to cope when you are abandoned or ignored in the city, especially at old age? And many women, let me come now. Many women, see, let me tell you, many women, you need to know that why you married was for companionship. Why you married was for companionship, to keep each other company. The agreement was to go through life together. But you discover as the man is getting older and the woman is getting older, you see some women abandon the man. Abandon the man. No money, no love. You see, that is what happens. You see some women abandon the man and move. So as a man, what do you do in this kind of situation? What do you do? The thing is to start planning your life. Now that it's not too late. What to eat, everything that you need to make yourself comfortable at old age. Plan it now so that you don't get frustrated when they abandon you. Did you hear me? So that you don't get frustrated. This is why I keep saying, I said, listen, first of all, organize your life. Your life. If you as a man come out to cry to the world, nobody will listen. People may not come to help you as a man. They say, look at a man begging for food, begging for accommodation, begging money. When a woman comes out to beg, to cry for 1 minute, You see millions of people come to help her. Instantly, a woman is not supposed to cry. A woman is not supposed to be homeless. A woman is not supposed to go hungry. But if you as a man, even a woman, there are so many men that will volunteer to even accommodate, even remarry, take the woman. Yes, there are so many men that are ready to take it. Women get help easily than men. That's why, see, women get, even in abroad here in Africa, women get help easier than men. Women do get help easier than men. Even in Africa, you see some men, they prefer to help women than help their fellow men. If a woman and a man have problem, the first person that will receive help will be the woman. Men will rush to help the woman than their fellow men will help the woman than their fellow men. So you as a man, you need to buckle up and plan for your life before it is too late. Did you hear me? Plan for your life before it is too late. I'm not telling you that you should, throw your wife away, but expect that such a thing may happen. Such a thing may happen. I dropped a video. In that video, I said in that video, I said, listen, love alone does not sustain marriage. Some people don't understand what I meant. Some people did not understand what I meant. I said love alone does not sustain marriage. Back in the days, in the olden days, our ancestors, our forefathers did not marry a woman because they loved the woman. Did you hear me? Back in the days, our ancestors, our forefathers, even especially the men, they did not marry a woman because of love. What they looked out for was, let me tell you, the genetics, the gene of the woman. They go for, they go look the family history. What runs in the woman's family? Do you understand me? How hardworking are they? How intelligent are they? Are they business people? Are they warriors? There are things they look out for, not love. Back then, there wasn't anything like love. They did not marry based on love. This is why there is so much deception in today's world. That is why you see marriages are crashing up and down. Then, they did not marry based on love. Do you understand what I mean? Back then, that was why you saw a lot of women married and they lived with their husbands in good time and in bad time till death did them part. There wasn't anything like, what sustained marriages then was understanding, loyalty. That was what sustained marriages back then, not love. If it was love, you would discover that so many women wouldn't be in polygamous homes. You see it now. If it was love wasn't the issue then. Because you see, a man married 2, 3, 4 wives, and they would stay and still stay in that, they would stay with that man. They will still remain in that marriage. But today's women who claim to be in love, today's men who claim to be in love, what happens? Monogamous homes. You claim the man has one wife. One wife. One man, one woman. Still, the marriage is crashing. But back in the days, a man with 4 women, 4 wives, multiple wives, still the marriage was intact. The marriage did not crash. then what do you think is wrong in today's marriages? What do you think is wrong in today's marriages? Tell me. That's why I've listened to a lot of elders, reasoned with them, and they said, listen, and see, why do you think some women who claim to love you, or some men who claim, I'm not talking, some men who claim to love you, when you get broke, they dump you? But these people, that man or that woman claims to love you. But when you get broke, the same person who claimed to love you will dump you. You see that there was nothing like love in the first place. There wasn't anything like love in the first place. And you discover all those, women of old generation, all those our mama's generation, 80 years ago, 100 years ago, you don't hear them say they love their husband or the husband say they love their wife. They don't say it, but their actions. Women that were tolerant, they endured. They knew what marriage was. You get the gist now. These women knew what marriage was. Today you see a man and a woman, come, I love you, I love you. They go on vacation. A year after, 6 months after, they divorce. Ask yourself, was there love in that relationship in the first place? There was no love. Understanding, maturity, being loyal, faithfulness. These are the attributes of good marriage. These are the things that makes marriage work. Yes, man, I love my men. I need to respect my husband. I need to respect my wife. I know the things that I will do, and my husband will be upset with me. You know the things you do, and your wife will be upset with you. You got it. That's why back then there is what they call woman who knows the heart's desire of the husband. There are some women they call women who knows the heart's desire of the husband. If the man just glance around, you see the woman know what the man meant. That is a woman who knows the husband very well. She knows the husband's favorite food. She knows what to do and when to do it to make the husband happy. That is what sustains marriage. You cannot be talking about love, but you have no time for the man. You have no time for the woman. What kind of love is that? That's no love. You saw the video I posted. I said in my video, I said, listen, how come a man will say he fell in love? You saw the video. How can you fall in love? Fall is to descend, lose balance, to crash, which is not a good thing. When you fall, you crash, you lose balance, you hit the floor. Men are supposed to be leaders, pillars of their families, and not fall in love. How can you fall? Already, that defines failure. To fall means that defines that marriage is, you failed already. Because you fell in love. Already you failed as a man. Yes, now, already you failed. You fell in love. Already you've already, it's a failure. That marriage is a failure because as a man, you fell. You say you fell in love. You've crashed. And don't you wonder, don't you look elsewhere? Don't go asking why did your marriage crashed? Because already you fell. You say you fell in love. So you've fallen already. That was why I said I don't fall in love. I stand in love. I cannot fall. I stand. You got it, gist now. I'm not. Why should I fall? Falling means defeat. Falling means defeat. So what I'm trying to say, what I'm not trying to say, what I'm saying this evening is, see, even hard work sustains marriages. Hard work also sustains marriages. Steadfastness, faithfulness sustains marriages. Not love. Man, I respect this woman, I respect this man. I'm not going to be unfaithful to this man or this woman. I keep my words, I keep my promise, I keep my vow till the end. How can you tell me? You said you are in love and you are having another boyfriend. You are in love and you have a side chick. Who are you deceiving? You see so many men. They say you are in love with your woman, but you have a side chick. Who does that? You say you claim to be in love, and you as a man that say you are in love, you have side chick. And at the end of the day, when the woman discovers what happens, the whole thing will crash. The whole thing will crash. Because you cannot tell me you as a man, you are in love, and still you have a side chick. I told you that love does not sustain marriages. A woman may say she's in love, and what's next? And she has boyfriend outside her marriage. What do you call that? But how about those women that were in polygamous homes, that their husbands married multiple wives, yet they stayed in that marriage till the end of their life? They stayed in that marriage till the end of their life. So, guys, I came out this evening and said, let me spend an hour with you guys. I drank a lot of water. And I may go live later in the evening once more. So, what you want in a man or in a woman, you go for it. And don't deceive yourself. There are so many women, they married a particular man because of the position of the man, the influence. And this influence or the position, the power, the fame, they mistook for love. Yes, there are some men or women, they married fame. They did not marry that person. Immediately that fame vanishes, that money vanishes, that marriage crashes. Yes, they will tell you they are in love with you. They are not these people are not in love with you. They are in love with your fame, your popularity, your money, your position, the power you possess. Immediately you don't have these powers or this fame anymore. That love dwindles. That love vanishes. Yes, look around you and see the high rates of divorce cases, and tell me if there is love in all those marriages. I just want to keep it real. Well, guys, I want to bounce outside now briefly and come back later. I just decided to come out and spend time with you guys. And if you are seeing me for the first time, don't forget to follow my page. Also, subscribe to my YouTube channel, and you can watch this video on Facebook or on YouTube. Zosa conditional love. Yes, you got it right. Conditional love. That is when the money vanishes. Immediately the money is no longer there. The love ends. Immediately you are not living in that big big apartment. You have no car again. The money vanishes. There are some men and women, conditional love. That is what they are after, is what to benefit. They want, what's it called? Security, pleasure, luxurious life. As far as you offered it to them, they say they are in love. Immediately, that luxury is no longer there. The love finishes. You need to be very careful. Ophelia called it short-term liability love. That is love that only when you are shining, when things are rosy for you, that's when they fall in love with you. I told you that, man, that thing you call love doesn't sustain marriage. That's why you see some people that are not rich, still, they married till the end of their lives. So many people, they are poor. You see a man who has no car, even he lives in a mud house in slum, but the wife is there with him or was there with him. Not all these men that go after women that are working and making money, or women that are married, they go after men that are working and making money. Immediately you lose your job, they systematically end that relationship. Immediately you lose your job or the money is no longer forthcoming, you see this, they start fighting you. Everything will become a fight. And at the end, just what they are looking for was a way to end the marriage. They want out. What they are looking for is a way to end the marriage. They want out. Well, guys, let me end this broadcast. You just need to be very careful. Ibrahim said he was one time a victim. Ibrahim, I'm sorry for that. We just need to be very careful. Next time, don't be a victim. If you want to go, that's be real in life. Next time, don't be a victim of such. Well, I may come back later in the evening. Even all of us were once a victim. People that came to use us. You understand me? All of us were once victims of these users. They come and use you and move. Immediately you are no longer shining. Immediately things are no longer going well for you. They abandon you and move. Look for the next victim. They look for the next victim. Well, guys, I want to say thank you for joining me. Thank you for being part of this broadcast. Well, later in the evening, it's around some minutes to 7 p.m. now. This is Saturday evening, I may go live once again, just for an hour or so, just to keep you guys busy. Molly, how are you doing, Molly? So, Ibrahim, I appreciate you. Molly, how are you doing? Good to see you. And thank you for the roses. So, guys, I want to say thank you for joining me. No money, no love. This your name, no money, no love. This your name, eh? That is related to the topic. No money, no love. That your name is heavy. Okay, guys, I want to say, see you guys later. I'm going to go live maybe later tonight, but it's going to be late, around maybe 12 midnight or 23 hours. That is 11 p.m. I may go live. So probably I'm going to go live once again because I'm in the mood to talk today. So guys, Ibrahim, I see you. I appreciate you. Kami Kase, no, I've spent about an hour and I went live in the morning. So I don't like sitting for a long time. You can rewatch it on YouTube or on Facebook. You can choose to rewatch it on YouTube. And there are a lot of things to learn from it. So guys, I want to say thank you once again. Kamika said, I'm going to go live later. You can, on On YouTube, it is Uncle RODDY, the same name. On YouTube, Uncle RODDY. On Facebook, Uncle RODDY. And guys, I just reached 26,000 followers on Facebook this evening. I just got 26,000 followers on Facebook. I'm so glad. Azomta, I appreciate you. And I'm about to hit 28,000 followers on TikTok. Ibrahim, yeah, so it is in 8 minutes it's gonna be, in 8 minutes it's gonna be 7 p.m. in Vienna. Yes. In 8 minutes it's gonna be 7 p.m. in Vienna. So European time. I may probably go live later around 11 p.m. tonight. Yes, we sit formed. We have the same time. Yes, we have the same time. We share the same time. Okay, we have the same time. So around 11 p.m. I'm gonna go live once more, just to come out and we tell stories. I may come up with a true life story. So guys, Ophelia, 12 what? 12:53 in Georgia. That is noon. 12:53 p.m. in Georgia. Okay. That means I will still going to catch you during the day. That is 1, 2, 3, 4. In 4 hours, I'm going live. So that will still be your evening or still noon in Georgia. So guys, I appreciate everybody. Thank you. And I just said my mind, but you know how to, handle your marriages, your relationship, your issues. You be your best advisor. You know what I mean. So that's it. We are here just to, tell our experiences, do the best we can. Ophelia, I appreciate you. So later tonight, I'm going to go live. Maybe if I go live again, I tell real life stories. So thank you, Ophelia, and thank you to everybody. See you later in the day.